February 25th, 2019. Timeline of Joe Schreibvogel's threats. These are from my diary entries. May 7th, 2012. I get between Joe and his film crew when they try to intimidate Patty Finch at an Ohio legislative hearing. March 26, 2015. Jackie Thomson tells me Joe plotted with her husband Marc, John Finlay, staff, Chris Hansen, and others to drug me with ketamine, cut me up, and bury me on Hansen's Florida swamp. Jackie says her husband was a sniper, and that's why Joe came after him, offering to pay to kill me. Jackie says Joe keeps telling everyone I am the reason they can't do what they want with wild animals anymore, and that's why they have to get rid of me. June 26, 2015. Joe posts on Facebook that there is nothing on his bucket list but me. Same day, I had been intimidated by hunters at the Florida Wildlife Commission meeting. September 1st, 2015. I had to hire an off-duty officer to accompany me to the Florida Wildlife Commission meeting. September 3rd, 2015. Joe posts on Facebook a murder-suicide threat against me. March 4th through 6th, 2016. The Calvary Group is in town for a conference. I have to hire an off-duty police officer to protect the sanctuary. 5 people on a tour act weird enough that I photographed their tag as they were leaving. The man in the group throws such a fit that I delete the tag number from my phone, but I've memorized it by then. I kept the shades closed at home during this time. March 7th, 2016. Joe posts an aerial map with our house circled and says he's finally found where I live. That really freaked Jamie out. March 15th, 2016. Lawana Mitchell had to change her personal Facebook privacy settings due to all of the threats she was getting. It was the day after the judge granted us a receiver in the Joe case. February 19th, 2017. Ashley, who sometimes goes by Wanda Weber, said Joe was trying to hire people to kill me and made her the same offer too. She said he was telling people he'd pay a couple of $1,000 if they'd do it. August 16th, 2017. Man leaps out of a car at the intersection of Sheldon and Old Limbaugh and launches toward me as I'm waiting for traffic to clear to cross on my bike. I take my chances with traffic to avoid him and don't look back until I'm about a quarter of a mile away. November 18th, 2017. The FBI, or U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, calls Howie and says I'm in danger and that there is an imminent threat against my life in a murder-for-hire plot. November 18th, 2017. I'm wondering if the white ataxic tiger cub and the golden cub that were seized from a rapper in New Orleans a while back came from Joe. I'm wondering if that is what launched the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service probe that resulted in them learning about Joe's threats to kill me. December 11th, 2017. I'm wondering why Joe hasn't been arrested already, since he's on Facebook blowing stuff up, taunting the FBI, and telling them that he has pipe bombs in his house. November 4th, 2018. Melise Turner says Chris Hansen is out to kill me. She reminds me of the night Jackie Thomson had called, and says Jackie had played a recording of the conversation where they were devising a plan to kill me. I barely remember the recording, and I think it was because it was so hard to hear over the phone that I wasn't following it. Melise said that Jackie had called after Joe blew up the blow-up doll, dressed to be me, because allegedly Marc had said they'd have to postpone killing me due to Joe's Facebook post. January 16th, 2019. Jimmy lets her dog out to do his business late at night, and a man who has seen her and ducked into the bushes tries to lure the dog across the street by whistling a typical dog call softly. She thinks it is so she will step out into the yard to go after the dog, but she's able to order the dog back inside. She's too sick to call anyone until the next day. And these are just the ones through this date in 2019. It's not the end of the threats. If you're enjoying my diary, please like, share, and subscribe. You can find other ways to connect to me over at bigcatrescue.org/Carole.Baskin.